George Kilpatrick, inspiration for the nation, celebrating people we feel good about. J.B. McCampbell is with the 100 Black Men of Syracuse, and every year they promote a very important initiative in the community, especially for the health of our community. It's the Winston Gaskin Walk for Wellness, happening this Saturday, September 24th. And JB has all the details. JB, what's going on, my brother?
Well, it's the Winston Gaskin Community
Oh, we're
Walk
not gonna.
for
Oh, so it's
Health
not
and
just
Wellness.
Win. It's Winston Gaskin. I don't know.
Winston.
I always call him Win. Okay.
Well, you probably knew him personally, so you get a pass on that. No, but George, we're very excited to offer something that's different than what we've normally done with the Winston Gaskin Community Walk. We really wanted to reach out to a lot more people. We wanted to really expand the reach and even the focus of the Gaskin Walk. And so we've got planned, I mean, we've expanded from just a walk where we would walk 2 or 3 miles, say a few things about Winston Gaskin, who was the first Black pharmacist in the city of Syracuse. So we wanted to go kind of beyond what we've done. So we've tacked on a few more hours. We wanted to make it more of a fun, family-oriented event. So we reached out to the community and have gotten a tremendous response. We're up now to 22 other organizations who've signed on to join us to distribute information about different health conditions, things that their programs offer the community. So we wanted to make this a very educational event, but a fun event. We're going to have games for youth there. In fact, we had a meeting just yesterday with some of our community partners. And so we've got a lot planned for that day. It starts at 9 o'clock in the morning, not too early. And for the first time, we're going to do it at Kirk Park. We're going to hold it. And from Kirk Park, the way that this is going to run is from Kirk Park between probably around 9:30. We'll leave Kirk Park, and then we'll walk over onto the Onondaga Creek Walk, which is close by. And I think a lot of people aren't aware or even been on that part of the creek walk, but it's very visually very nice. And so I think some people are going to be surprised by what they see when they go on the walk. And then we'll do the walk. It's just 3.2 miles. So George, I expect you to be out there and probably run that in probably about
As a matter of
maybe a
fact,
couple minutes.
so are you going to walk from Kirk Park to West Onondaga, or or go across all the way to, how far are you going to go?
Well, it's not, in my opinion, that long of a walk. We don't want to tax people too much, but we're going to be going south along the Onondaga Creek Walk towards Ballantine Road, and then we'll
Oh,
head
you're going
then
down that way. Okay.
down that
Okay.
way.
Go down that way and then come back. Okay. So
Right.
yeah, so I don't think I've done that part. I think I've gone as far as just around the Kirk Park area from West Onondaga. So now I got to get over there and do that part. So is there
Yeah.
registration needed for this?
Yeah, well, we're having same day registration, but we're also, folks can register, and this is free and open to everybody in the public because we want to get as many people as possible to come. But you can go to our website and there's a link for registering for the site, which would be helpful for us to keep in touch with people. So we'd like to know, who's coming. And when we, in the fall, when we start our health and wellness lecture series, we'd be able to contact people directly. So we do encourage people to go to the website, which is 100blackmensyr.org.
Tell us about what the 100 Black Men is for anyone that doesn't know what you do.
Well, we're a nonprofit organization. We are one of more than 100 chapters of 100 Black Men of America. And a lot of people maybe don't know that. We started out as a grassroots organization probably in about 2008. So we've been around for, more than a decade. And it's a purely volunteer organization. It's an organization that is focused on mentoring, which is really our primary thing that we do. I know, George, you've seen some of our mentoring in action yourself
and participated in some
and
of it.
participated, yes, in that. And we also are very concerned about educating our youth. So we have education programs. So we do those things in addition to our health and wellness activities and our economic empowerment. And we're trying to get more into leadership development as well.
This is great, and I think that this is, I mean, obviously, health and wellness is a very critical part of our community. Like you said, you've got many partners in the organization who will be there. And I don't see Omega Psi Phi, so I don't know what happened with that, but that's a whole nother.
We'll get you guys next year.
But this is great, and there'll be a lot of health and wellness information, and there'll be a great thing. So all people got to do is show up 9 to 2. Will there be food? That's what people want to know.
Okay. Yeah, we will have some refreshments. We can't have anybody, we're encouraging fitness, but we're also encouraging good nutrition because one of the focuses is healthy lifestyle, preventative care. As a matter of fact, if you don't mind me just mentioning some of our partners who will be kind of more on the health part of
Sure. Mm-hmm.
the event, and so we have Upstate Medical University. They're going to bring their mobile mammography
Oh,
unit
that's wonderful.
there.
Yeah. So you
Yeah,
can get a
and
mammogram right then and there on that day.
well, I that's one thing I'm not quite sure. I know they're
If
going to have their mobile
if
unit
they're gonna have the
there.
unit there, yeah, so whatever you can inquire about it. Let's say that.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, and if they're not doing the mammographies, then they can be scheduled at
Right.
the event.
Yeah.
So if
Can
that may be the case,
I,
uh,
yeah,
and
who
I
else?
know that ACR Health will also have a mobile unit there. They're going to be doing actual screenings for HIV, HCV, and syphilis. So they're going to be doing some health screenings there. And uh, so we did want to kind of keep the main focus. Uh, we wanted to keep that part of the walk that we've always had, but we
Right.
also wanted to expand and bring in
And
other elements of the community where services and programs, if even if they're not giving direct services, they're giving information out about their programs and services. So we'll have a lot of that going on.
yeah, and I'm also seeing that Syracuse Community Health will be there. And when
Right.
I know that we've done some work with them over, and you have too. You participated in the Jazz in the City. And I always get my blood pressure checked, and
Right.
all and it was interesting because one of I just want to encourage people to come and get whatever the screening is that is being offered, because it was one of these screenings that I discovered some things that I had to go get check out, because you're just going through your life and you may not feel anything, but there's stuff going on. We talk about hypertension being the silent killer, because until you get diagnosed, you may not even know you have it. And of course, unchecked high blood pressure could lead to cardiovascular problems, could lead to renal problems. It could lead to cardiovascular. Did I say that already? It could lead to renal, meaning kidney. So there's a lot of things that you can unchecked can lead to some unhealthy outcomes. And we know that there are some health disparities within our community, in many ways, because of lack of information and lack of health access. So
And
the
George,
Winston, go ahead. You want to say,
yeah,
JB?
yeah. Let me give you just one statistic that I came across that I thought was very appropriate for the event and the location where we're having it. I believe it was the CDC found that in predominantly Black neighborhoods like the one around Kirk Park, that the life expectancy was 4.1 years shorter than the national average. And that's something that we really can't be satisfied with. We have to say this is unacceptable. We can't just sit by and not do anything. And so 100 Black Men of Syracuse and our partners, and let me just mention our sponsors, because you got to mention them because they're supporting us, and without their support it would be difficult to put on an event like this. And our sponsors are Kraus Health, Cumulus Media, and Critical Path Integrators. So I wanted to give a shout out to them, because all of us need to work together to reverse that kind of disparity when it comes to health in our community. Because one organization, one hospital, one institution can't do it by itself. And it's really up to us to put those things into place that will have people thinking about foremost their health, because without good health, everything else doesn't follow. We're trying to approach a lot of disparities, not just health, but a lot of other disparities that we have in our community. And it sort of begins with having a healthy community. So that's the approach that we're taking.
All right. The 100 Black Men Winston Gaskin Walk for Health and Wellness, Saturday, September 24th, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m., 100 Black Men, syr.org. For more information, we'll have the links on our platforms as well. Inspiration for the Nation cares about the Syracuse community, and this is why we bring these great conversations to you. All right, JB, we'll see you there, and I will get my walk in. That'll be my I'll get all the rings on my watch. I get all the circles on my watch, because I have a watch that counts activity. So I'll get all the circles on my watch today, and we'll make a difference. Good luck with the event, and continued great work of the 100 Black Men of Syracuse.
All right. Thank you, George. Thanks for having us, be representing the organization on the program. Always great being with you.
Inspiration for the Nation.